FBI knew all about Joe and Hunter's business dealings, laptop authenticity, and did nothing. And this is something that I've been saying for a while now. The FBI had his laptop. They knew about all this stuff. They knew about all these um, overseas dealings and stuff like that with other countries. But now we have the proof to back that up, and we're gonna break this down in a minute. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, let's talk about this news. Shortly after the New York Post released a significant 2020 story about Hunter Biden's laptop, the FBI received a flash drive containing emails and text messages from one of Hunter's business associates. This confirmed that the contents of Hunter's computer were genuine and not so called disinformation, contrary to what the FBI had suggested to social media and the public. And I've done tons of stories about that when that happened in 2020. And on October 23rd, 2020, forensics experts from the FBI's Computer Analysis and Response Team, or CART, cataloged the flash drive, which contained emails and texts from iPhones and BlackBerry phones used by Tony Bubalinski, Hunter's former business partner, and these communications related to a lucrative joint venture with Chinese nationals and covered the period from early 2015 to late 2017, as outlined in an FBI report, FD 302, summarizing Bubalinski's interview. And I've covered that before as well. And the interviewing agent stated that Bubalinski was aware of the legitimacy of the emails published by the New York Post because he was included in them and had his own copies on his mobile devices. And he even done public interviews saying that, making the same statements. And at that point, Twitter had censored the Post's report, partially influenced by FBI warnings. Additionally, a group of 51 former intelligence officers, including some from the FBI, signed a letter suggesting that the laptop was fake, despite many of them being aware of its authenticity. Y'all know I reported that as well. The FBI report was buried in a 700-page document released by the House Ways and Means Committee, provided by two IRS investigators who revealed obstacles encountered during their lengthy investigation of Hunter Biden. The names of the FBI agents working from the Washington field office was redacted in the report. They provided Bubalinski's attorney with an FD 97 receipt for property for the flash drive. Although Bubalinski had briefed the media on his conversation with the FBI, this was the first glimpse of what the FBI had officially documented from their nearly 6-hour interview. The 302 report makes it evident that the FBI knew at the time that Hunter's laptop and the Post story were legitimate and not part of a Russian disinformation campaign. Nevertheless, the FBI, in conjunction with the U.S. intelligence community propagated the false narrative to platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and the media, leading to the censorship of the story. And remember, I talked about it heavily. And the campaign to suppress information extended nationwide and was reportedly led by individuals such as Timothy Thibault in D.C. and Elvis Chan in San Francisco, who were against Trump, of course. Effectively, the FBI labeled derogatory information about the Bidens as verified, despite being easily confirmable. The FBI 302 report also revealed that despite Joe Biden's denials of discussing business with his son, he personally spoke with Bubalinski and his son's Chinese joint venture. About his son's Chinese joint venture known as Sinohawk on two occasions, May 2nd, 2017, in the Beverly Hills Hilton Hotel Bar, and May 3rd, 2017, at the Milken Institute Conference in Los Angeles. The report noted that Joe Biden was set to receive a share of the profits within, quote, additional 10% allocated to Hunter Biden for the big guy, referring to Joseph Biden. And I've done another video on the whole big guy situation, more proof that Joe Biden was actually the big guy. The FBI also documented that Bobulinski witnessed a large diamond gemstone given as a gift to Hunter Biden by Yi Jianming, one of the Chinese partners involved in the deal. Yi had long been suspected of working for Chinese intelligence. And y'all know some of these names definitely sound familiar because I've reported on these names before. And when Bobulinski informed Hunter about the Wall Street Journal's interest in the Chinese deal's connection to the Biden family, Hunter instructed him to switch to encrypted messaging via WhatsApp for further communication, according to the FBI summary. Bobulinski revealed that he asked Joe Biden's brother, Jimmy, who was also involved in the Beijing deal, how they were managing it without concern for Joe's political campaign. And Jimmy Biden responded with plausible deniability, unquote, plausible deniability, indicating that financial transactions benefiting Joseph Biden and his family were conducted through family members like Hunter and James Biden to keep Joe Biden direct involvement hidden. Now, this structure allowed Joe Biden to deny his involvement and knowledge while still benefiting indirectly. However, the FBI already had this information as they had verified the laptop's authenticity in way back in December 2019, when it was turned in by the repair shop owner John Paul Mac Isaac. And you know, the media vilified this guy, talked about the hat he was wearing, all that stuff, the beret that he wears. I mean, the media is sick. And furthermore, the FBI had been monitoring the communications of Patrick Ho, an executive at CEFC China Energy, in 2017 as part of a counter-espionage investigation. CEFC officials were linked to the Cinehawk venture detailed in emails found on a laptop in Bobulinski's phone. Again, so so you best believe they were watching Hunter as well. And the FBI also tracked financial transactions between Ho, CEFC, and Hunter and Jimmy Biden, many of which were documented on Hunter's laptop. So, in summary, the FBI had obtained significant information related to Hunter Biden's laptop and its contents years before taking possession of the laptop, but this information was not properly pursued or disclosed, and Bobulinski, a potential key witness, was never re-interviewed. That's because they didn't want to know. So that's why they didn't interview him or present it before the Hunter Biden grand jury. Of course, because if they ask him under oath, he'll have to tell the truth, and he would throw Hunter under the bus. And it's leaving questions about why this crucial step was omitted or unanswered. But again, we know exactly what it is. They don't want to know because they know it would lead to the big guy, who is Joe Biden, and they have to protect Joe Biden at all costs. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.